Hello, everyone. Welcome to Wilder Wrestling Entertainment, Episode 1. I am joined today by my buddy Marcus for our first episode. Marcus, how you doing today?
Hey, how you doing?
Man,
Doing pretty good.
thank you for joining us for our first episode. I am very excited to get this podcast talking. Well, getting it started, right? And we appreciate your time. Well, I appreciate your time.
Yeah,
So,
thanks for having me on the first episode.
no, absolutely. So, Marcus, so today is Thursday. We got one more SmackDown until WrestleMania. So we're not very sure what's going on with the SmackDown before WrestleMania. And but we know what's going on. We know the lineup for WrestleMania. So what I was thinking is for our first episode, we'll do night one predictions. And then if you can, join us for an episode two where we could do night two predictions.
Okay.
Okay, awesome. So what we'll do, is we'll just talk about the match and you and I will just give our predictions and if there's a debate, I'm welcome to it. But before we dive into that, I have to ask, favorite wrestler?
Ooh, let me think. I have to go with R-Truth, man. That's my guy. He's been around
R-Truth.
for a while, and if I need a good laugh, I know who to watch.
The GOAT. The GOAT, man. I
Oh
love
yeah.
R-Truth, man. He is so underrated when it comes to like wrestling skills, dance skills, rap skills. I mean, the man is he's a living legend. Absolutely, man. Oh, awesome choice, man. 24/7 championship. I don't care what anybody
Oh yeah.
says. Still one of my favorite championships because it was fun. It was fun to watch. I remember when that was going on. That was one of the segments that would actually captured my son's attention. He thought that was great, so I really enjoy that. So, man, good pick though, man. R-Truth, man, the GOAT. Absolutely. Cool, man. All right, night one, WrestleMania this weekend, and I uh I like the lineup. I'm very happy with the lineup on night one and night two. I know there's a little criticism on the internet, but I like it. I think it's awesome. So let's talk about it and let's give some predictions. All right. And then please,
Okay.
if you're watching this, if you disagree or agree, please leave comments and let us know. You probably will not agree with anything Marcus says, but agree with everything I say. So I'm happy with it. All right, Marcus, and I'm gonna go in like not in any particular order, and I'll leave the two co-main events you would say in the at the end. So let's start off though. WWE Tag Team Championship, the War Raiders versus the New Day.
Man, this feud's been heating up the last couple weeks.
Yes.
I actually thought about this a good bit, and actually, am going to go with the War Raiders.
Wow. Okay. So they're gonna retain the championship belts.
I think so. I
Okay.
think we have a lot of championships going on night one, night two. And if you look at every match, you would assume that the champion is probably going to lose. Somebody has to keep the belts. I think War Raiders keep it. I think big swerve happens, like Big E comes back or something like that. But I'm going to take the War Raiders for this
Okay. All right, man. War Raiders. All right. All right. I'm gonna disagree with you. I think the New Day is gonna take it. They're fed up. They're heels. Kofi's the man. I mean, goodness gracious, I miss him in last year's Royal Rumble, and they're taking the tag team championships. I'm sorry, War Raiders, you guys are awesome, but I want the New Day to win. Maybe they'll bring pancakes and t-shirt launchers and just do
one.
it, but dark colors, because they're bad guys now. But I love them. So, all right.
Okay.
It's cool, man. So Marcus is thinking Wolf Raiders, and I'm saying the New Day. Please let us know what you think. All right. Rey Mysterio versus probably the rookie of the year. That came out of nowhere, El Grande Americano. I mean, this guy came out of the woodworks and he's just, man, making noise, man. Love it, man. I tried to get the mask and it was sold out. Might be back in stock, but What are you thinking?
Yeah, now that I've done some research on this, I've watched all of their matches. I've watched very closely. There's actually a tattoo, and then there's someone without a tattoo. Have you noticed that?
Yes.
So I think it's two different people.
Yeah, absolutely right.
But with that being said, I think Americano is gonna get this one.
Do you remember when Hulk Hogan was banned from SmackDown and Mr. America would come out and they did the
Yeah,
whole
yeah.
story where, I
Uh-huh.
wasn't, I think it was Edge, I think, or Kurt Angle who was feuding with Hogan and saying, "That's Hogan." And everybody was like, "What are you talking about?" And, Teddy Long was just too busy, issuing everyone matches with The Undertaker. So,
Oh yeah.
oh man, but I love the story. So you're thinking Americano's gonna win? He's gonna take it?
I'm gonna pick Americano for this one.
All
I
right.
think Rey Mysterio is the easy pick, but I'm pretty sure this WrestleMania we're gonna get a lot of swerves.
Okay. All right. You know what? I want to pick Americano, but I just don't see them. I don't see Rey Mysterio losing at WrestleMania. I mean, as we know that, he's on, the last leg of his career and
Mhm.
man, living legend once again. The guy's awesome. I don't know. Or he gives it to him. I mean, Americano, is a rookie out of nowhere. I mean, people say that he's been with WWE, but I don't believe it. So, but I don't know. That's a good one. So I'm just going to go opposite with you. I'm going to say Rey Mysterio. So we got
Yeah,
Marcus
okay.
is picking Americano, and then I'm going to go with Rey Mysterio. Let us know what you think. All right. Next match, Jade Cargill, Naomi.
This has been heating up. I think Jake Cargill has more to lose if she gets an L, so I'm gonna have to get with her. Naomi can take a loss and still come out next week and you know have some good
Okay.
matches and won't lose any momentum. But if Jake Cargill loses, I think she'll fall hard. So I have to take Cargill in this
Yeah, man. I'm thinking Jade Cargill as well too. I would like to see her win a championship soon. I mean, I know they put the tag team belts on her. I mean, she
one.
needs gold, man. I would really, man, her versus Rhea Ripley, that would be cool, man. Like a main event, I mean, that could be a WrestleMania event right there. But
Oh yeah,
I'm with you.
definitely.
Okay, so Jade Cargill. Yeah, I think this is. I mean, unless if someone else like comes out of the woodworks and helps Naomi, I don't see her winning, but Jade Cargill winning. I love them both though. I mean,
Yeah, I can see that, but I think unless it's somebody really, really high star power, that's the only way.
all right. All right, so we're thinking Jade Cargill. What do you guys
Yeah.
think? Please let us know. Uh, we'll see. All right. WWE United States Championship. LA Knight versus Jacob Fatu.
I think Fatu's on the road, and I don't think that train's going to stop anytime soon. I'm going with Fatu. I'm going to go with LA Knight losing this one.
Yeah, I mean, I could see that. Jacob Fatu is probably like the assumed winner among most people. I mean, he's really high. He's super cool, super man, talented in the ring, man. I mean, very impressed. I never really watched anything before he was in WWE, but when he came in, man, he came in with a bang, man. He's super athletic, awesome. I would say Jacob Fatu, unless maybe like what if like Bloodline, or New Bloodline, or whatever their names are now. What if they turn on him and then cause LA Knight to win? Something like that could happen, right?
Uh,
I mean, that could because that could introduce.
yeah,
I mean, that could introduce a after WrestleMania storyline. Them guys. What do you think?
yeah, I think so, but I think more than likely, I think Fatu will get it. I think he's on the road.
Okay. All right.
But we know crazier things have happened though.
I'm gonna go with
But
I'm gonna go with Jacob Fatu as well. I'm with you.
yeah,
All right, so we're thinking Jacob Fatu. What do you guys think? Let us know, please. All right. I'm actually very excited for this title shot. WWE Women's Championship. Tiffany Stratton versus Charlotte Flair. Now, I just got finished watching the Charlotte Flair versus Rhea Ripley. I think it was WrestleMania 2023. And man,
yeah,
that was I forgot how good that match was, man. I mean, man, they were beating the heck out of each other. And I forgot how good of a wrestler Charlotte Flair is. She's been in and out with injuries and other things, and you know, but she's very talented, and she plays a great heel. I mean, when you can get thousands of people to boo you, you're doing your job. I mean, what do you think, man? I mean, do you think Tiffany Stratton can keep up with Charlotte Flair?
yeah. I think Stratton can keep up with her, but Flair doesn't really need to win as much as Stratton does. She doesn't have to really prove herself. She's already done everything already. So just because of that, I think I'm gonna keep the champ to keep the belt on this one.
Now, one thing I noticed that, in 2003 I'm sorry, 2003, 2023 WrestleMania, Charlotte went in as the champion and she left WrestleMania without the championship belt. Do they do this to her again? I mean, that was 23, it's 25. I mean, it's been a while, but I don't know. I honestly,
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Tiffy. She's kind of hot right now.
okay.
Um, I, I'm I am almost 50-50 on this one. I mean, it would make a good case of Charlotte winning and Tiffany chasing the belt again, but I'm gonna keep her to retain. I think she has more to lose than Charlotte. She
I'm
hasn't
not
really had any defenses, things like that, but I'm gonna go with the champ to keep it.
okay. I'm not going to be mad at whoever wins this match. I'm going to go Charlotte Flair though. I'm going to just say Charlotte's going to win, and but I would hate to see Tiffany Stratton lose the belt because I mean she's awesome. I mean I love her. I could have watched her like running around with the Money in the Bank championship, the suitcase. That was cool, man. And when it got destroyed and she came out with like the pink one, man, she's cool, man. It's funny. My
Mhm.
daughter Kylie loves her. That's how maybe I can get her to start watching wrestling. So if Tiffany Stratton's the
Mhm.
reason, I want her to be champion all year. So, but you're gonna say Tiffany Stratton. I'm gonna say Charlotte Flair just to be different than you. All right. So.
Okay.
Marcus has Tiffany Stratton. I'm saying Charlotte Flair. I mean, we'll see who wins. All right. So let's see. WWE World Heavyweight Champion Gunther versus Jay Uso. The Ring General versus Yeet.
Oh man, this one's heating up right here. Man, Gunther has just been doing such a good job since he won the belt from Damian Priest.
He makes a
I actually,
he makes a
yeah,
great
go ahead.
like classic villain.
Yeah, I actually watched that match today, but man, but I'm gonna have to go Jey Uso on this one. His momentum
Yeah.
is just too high right now.
Yeah, Yeet. We gotta go to when next time they're in Atlanta. Can we please go so we can Yeet? I
Oh
mean,
yeah, definitely.
we need to yeet, Marcus. I mean, we work way too hard not to yeet.
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna go Jay Uso as well. I mean, come on, man. Jay Uso, he needs to come out, get that flipping huge crowd just behind him. I mean, oh my goodness, you go overseas, those overseas crowds, man, they were yeeting like there was no tomorrow, right? So I want Jay Uso to win. I mean, no offense to the Ring General. I mean, he's awesome. Maybe he can get the title back, but let's just let Jay Uso have this WrestleMania moment, man. I mean, he's been
yeah,
so
yeah.
close, right? So, yeah, please. So, please let me know. A lot of people are torn about this because a lot of people saying Gunther is going to, retain. and it's going to be one of those like WrestleMania upsets, kind of like, when Brock Lesnar pinned Undertaker.
Mm.
I don't know, man. I don't know. It's kind of cool because if you think about it, if Gunther wins, everyone's going to be like all shocked and not expecting it, so it makes it good. And then if Jey Uso wins, everyone's like, yes, about time, right? And everyone can go like this, and we can all get shirts, eat shirts.
Yeah. I'm gonna go Jay.
Yes. All right.
Uh,
Jey Uso.
yeah,
Jey Uso is our pick.
yeah, I'm gonna go Jay. So
Okay. The main event. Man. Roman Reigns, CM Punk, Seth Rollins. Seth freaking Rollins.
man, this is the one I'm looking forward to the most
And let's not
from
forget
night
Paul.
one.
Yeah. Let's not forget
And I'm
Paul
gonna go Paul
Heyman.
Heyman.
Let's not forget Paul
Paul
Heyman.
Heyman.
Now, Paul Heyman was just on a podcast and he said he is walking out with CM Punk. He said that's his best friend. He made a promise. He's walking out with them. And then he said that he expected Roman Reigns to be upset. He would be upset if Roman Reigns wasn't upset. And that's still his tribal chief. He's not going to interfere. And then we got Seth Rollins saying, now Paul owes him a favor since he didn't curb stomp him, right? So, man, three heavy hitters. Three heavy hitters, man. It could
I'm
go any
excited.
way.
Yeah, I'm excited about this one. And just from my perspective, I know Paul Heyman is going to play a factor in the outcome of this match.
Yeah, I mean, but how? It just can go
And
any
if
different
if
way.
that's the case, I think Seth Rollins would get the advantage.
So you're saying
You
Seth
know, when I
Rollins?
make these, I have to make a prediction based on logic and based on not just who's the best wrestler in the ring. I think Seth Rollins is smart enough to get them to fight each other, get distracted, and sneak and get a win. I'm gonna go with Seth. I mean, I
Okay.
want Punk to win. I want Punk to win, but if I'm betting on it, I gotta go Seth Rollins on this one.
Man, I think the tribal chief does not get pinned. Do we both agree?
At WrestleMania, I don't think so.
I don't think, I mean, I just don't see the tribal chief getting pinned. I want
Yeah,
to say see
but
I want
at
to
the at
say
this
oh man, Seth Rollins would winning would be cool. However, I think CM Punk's gonna take it.
but at the same time, you gotta look at WrestleMania last year. Seth was 0-2 last year as well. He lost night one. He lost night two.
Yes.
So it's
I
hard
don't
for me
know,
to
but
see him
they're not
three
talking
L's
about
in a
that.
row.
They're not talking about that. I don't know.
No, they're not. But if he loses again, it's like he had three straight losses
Three
like that. So
strikes and you're
I'm not
out, right?
sure.
They're gonna
I'm
send
not
him
sure if Seth is even going to allow that.
they're gonna send him down to NXT.
But at the same time, it's a CM Punk's first WrestleMania. I'm not sure if his first WrestleMania he's going to get a loss either. So,
Man.
it's kind of hard and 50-50. But it's either CM Punk or Rollins. I don't think Roman is going to win it.
It's funny because like what you hear and like when we're talking to different people and no one ever actually I haven't heard anybody saying Roman's gonna take it.
But that's the
Most people
thing.
are saying CM Punk or Seth Rollins and people started like talking about oh what if Paul Heyman turned and sided with Seth Rollins and then they kind of introduced where Seth Rollins saying he owes him a favor now so
Hmm.
oh man I don't know and
And that's the only thing. And then I watched some of Rollins, not Rollins, but I watched some of Roman's old matches too. And he triple threat match against him, Edge, and Danny Bryant. He pinned both of them at the same time. So I'm like, I don't want to really count them out.
yeah.
But because it's triple threat match, triple threat rules, I'm gonna go Seth
No
Rollins.
DQ. No DQ.
Yep.
All right. So Marcus was saying Seth Rollins. I'm saying CM Punk. All right. Where's everyone else at? All right. We got to know. All right. So that's night one matches, Marcus, right? So that's on Saturday. April 19th starts at 7 p.m. Eastern. Am I correct? So if I'm wrong,
So,
my apologies. I think it's a great match. I mean, I'm sorry, a great lineup of matches, I would say. What do you think?
very good matches
Cool,
this
man.
year. Hopefully, we can get one more at it with Orton somewhere, night one, night two. But right now,
Yes.
it's a pretty good matchup.
Yeah, we'll talk about Randy Orton on our night two episode because
Okay.
I think that is supposed to be a night two. I could be wrong though, so if I am, my apologies. But um, but we'll talk about that because that actually is interesting because his mystery opponent is going to be someone. It's going to be someone who gets a big pop. Obviously, it's just going to be just a perfect way to get somebody in the storylines. So, well, let's end it here. We talked about night one. We're gonna have episode two where we're gonna talk about night two and we'll talk about predictions. Marcus and I will go back and forth. Let us know what you think. And Marcus, we're gonna be. Thank you for joining me for this episode, and obviously
Yeah.
thank you
Thank
for
you for
joining
having
for
me.
episode two, man. And everyone, all of my, anyone who knows me, you all, if you watch wrestling, I will be reaching out because I'm going to try to have a different guest on every single episode. And of course, my buddies will return, right? So I'm expect, to see Marcus multiple times in this show, even if I have to make him call off sick at work. So, but all right, Marcus, thank you. Everyone, thank you for watching. And please make sure to, follow me so we can make this happen. I can have more than the 4 or 5 followers I had on Instagram. So thank you. And thank you, Marcus. Everyone have a good one. Bye.
All right. Thanks, guys.